I have a digital marketing business. I recently had, I went through the cold calling process and been quite good at kind of going through that and getting a good conversation. But what I realized I did just recently is I was kind of going through it and they immediately started going, well, I'm kind of interested in display advertising. And I think instead of kind of digging a little deeper, I immediately kind of went to solution mode, like I know I'm not supposed to. And I could tell immediately that they were backing off. So I guess I have a two-part question for you, because this has already happened in the past: how to re-engage them on email. And the second part would have been, what should I have said when I kind of made the mistake, in order to continue the conversation and kind of go a little deeper and make it more about them and not my solution.
Okay. So first of all, if you find yourself tripping over your old way of thinking like you did there, and you went too far with someone like that, the first thing you want to do is you want to apologize. Now that sounds so contrarian to what you're supposed to be doing, but trust me, from their point of view, they're feeling a sense that you're there for your own agenda and you're not hearing them out, or you're not connecting with them. And you need to unify yourself with that person at a human level. And the way to do that is simply say this: look, just briefly, I want to apologize. I realize I made the assumption and that you may have an issue you may not have, and I started to talk you through display advertising. I apologize for that. I hope you'll forgive me.
Okay, makes sense.
You'd be amazed at just someone's dropping the guard and go, okay, no problem. And then you can re-engage them around the problem. And that's the real key is, and back to the original issue why you did that, because most of us are wedded to the idea that our self-confidence and knowledge comes from our solution. Hence why most people start with talking about what they know, which is the solution. What you have to do, Bob, is shift that confidence level to how good you are at knowing the problems that you help people solve and describing their issues. So in your case, you might say to them, would you be open to some different insights on how to bring more clients into your business without having to waste money on poor qualified opportunities? Now, that description is exactly what they're probably experiencing, which is kissing the frogs to get to the prince kind of thing. So if you can own that space, you've got them, so to speak. Now, to re-engage again, it's hard to re-engage someone like that if you burn the bridge the first time, okay? But if you want to re-engage folks again, you want to re-engage people. This goes to anybody who's following up with people as well. Re-engage them around the problem, not the solution. So the key philosophy shift here is you want to always be problem-centric. If you're problem-centric in your approach, you're always bulletproof, because you're not overstepping the bounds of the connection with them by assuming they need what you have. So in your case, you might write a note to him that says, again, I apologize for my brief conversation with you last week. I made the assumption that I shouldn't have about what we do, but I wanted to ask you this brief question. And then you plug in right there what I gave you around the problem statement. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense. Yep.
Bob, you're a caring guy, and they got to feel that you care about them, and that's the way you are. If they can't feel that from you in your approach, unfortunately, the wall goes up and they shut you down. And I think you experienced that there.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay, Bob. Good to see you again.
Yeah.